In this video, we'll be uncovering the heroes of Dead by Daylight. These 10 Dead by Daylight creators have both inspired and uplifted a large majority of the player base through positive vibes, educational content, and wholesome personalities. I've also included a secret creator at the end of the video, who I believe will be just as loved as Ostarva, given enough time. Let's begin this list with the first of the 10 heroes of DBD, Lilith Omen. Lilith Omen is a UK Dead by Daylight content creator. He both streams on Twitch with a follower count of over 100,000 and posts YouTube videos for an audience of over 70,000. He created his YouTube account in April of 2015, as well as his Twitch account in December of 2016. He's grown a large and faithful fanbase from both his extremely positive attitude, as well as his very impressive mechanics and skills while playing Blight.
No! I've never seen more bullshit in my life! This thing, dude, she's literally teleports forwards, man. Look at her. I know, hold on. You guys see that teleport? Watch her. Yeah! And she still goes down! Yes! Yes, dude, how far she got inside Shaq. Let's see what she does here, man. Let's see. Yeah, all right, buddy.
This is a video where Lilith Omen beats a hacker. Honestly, one of my favorite killer videos on the platform, I'd say.
Yes, dude, how far she got inside Shaq. Let's see what she does here, man. Let's see. Yeah, all right, buddy. All right, yeah, legit. All right, yeah, that's the hook. Okay, cool. And she's actually dead, man. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Imagine someone else was facing this hacker with complicit, by the way, all his teammates were complicit. They knew that this person was cheating and still, was saving and doing all that cringe stuff. But imagine you were playing like Freddy in this situation and not Elk Ring Old Blight. What do you even do in that situation? I guess you just lose, but Lilith, always the positive dude, laughing the entire match, not raging or anything like that. Kills the hacker because, he's just too good. He's just too good, baby. This is like a showdown between the villains of DBD and the heroes of DBD in my eyes, honestly. You got maybe this cheater's uploads clips of them cheating, like some of the villains we talked about in the last video. And then you got Lilith just super positive, just absolutely stomping him in the dirt live. Great stuff. Love to see it.
Give me the Meat Boy song, bro. I mean, she could come in. She's coming over, man. Hold on.
Give me the meat boy and cream my hole. I wanna get lost in your cock and balls and drift away.
This is when Lilith did his face reveal video. He did it on stream, but he posted on YouTube. And that's his girlfriend, obviously. Handsome man, Lilith. Good personality, handsome dude. No wonder he's a hero of this community. What the hell? Yeah, you'll see him always playing Blight. He does play other things, but if you couldn't tell from his profile picture, he is a Blight player. So Lilith recently hasn't really been posting all that much on his YouTube, but he still streams like every other day on his Twitch. So if you're curious or want to see a absolutely cracked Blight player, definitely go watch him. Also to say, he's just super wholesome. One of the most positive killer players I've ever seen. If you don't want Crybaby Nancy's to watch, he is one of those guys to watch. He might be your cup of tea if you get what I'm saying. The second hero of the DBD sphere is Slate. Slate is another UK streamer and YouTuber who's accomplished a lot during his time playing DBD. He created his YouTube account on March of 2021 and has already accumulated a subscriber count of over 85,000, where he posts stream highlights and interesting matches he has over on his Twitch. His Twitch account was created back in July of 2014, and he's grown a community of almost 50,000 followers as well. Much like Lilith and many others on this list, they approach both DBD and content creation with a positive mindset and a goal to spread positivity to his subscribers and viewers.
Yeah, I think so. Right, excuse me. I brushed off the survivor. My progress was stopped. And the survivor was like, oh, I'll let you pass. I'll let you through. Oh.
Yeah, this is Slate. This is one of his videos where he had a extremely painful match as Billy, as you can see from that clip. The game is not on his side right now, but let's see how he takes it.
Oh, the
This is a game that's made by Montreal-based company Behaviour Interactive, and interestingly, it's a load of old shit. I don't mean that behaviour. Hashtag into the fog. Hashtag shirt my survivor. Hashtag shirt my survivor again. Hashtag undershirt for my survivor because my survivor's getting a little bit cold.
I love Slate, dude. He's so funny. He's always so, you know, into it. He's an entertainer at heart.
The kick here. Really good start. You know what? Had a tough loop there, some tricky interactions. They get a gen, we respond with a hook. That's a good back and forth. It's a challenging situation. It's a challenging game. I'm excited to see what we can do, how we can persevere, any plays we can make in the future. Let's do it. Let's take that energy into it going forward, you know?
Like, man, I wish there's more people on both sides that thought of the game that way. I was just like, yeah, we're kind of having a hard time, but let's, you know, persevere and try our best. Let's see the result of this match.
Right, here's the thing. All it takes is one good chainsaw. I'm just going to look at this until they leave.
And, well, he did lose. Nostromo, I'm not going to get into map balance, but Nostromo is all I have to say for killer players to understand.
Why must we play these silly games, Jane? Why must we play such silly games, Jane? Never mind, it's the best game ever made.
And, well, the Jane was trying to BM at the other gate, and guess what? She got karma for it. I love his cheeky laugh, too. Yeah, he's always laughing, cracking jokes, just overall just being positive. Which, at the end of the day, for a lot of things, I feel like when you get back home from work or whatever, you kind of just want that kind of energy if you're watching someone online. If someone's constantly, like, complaining, and I'm not going to put examples, but some people in the villains video are quite similar to that. Never happy, always complaining.
Hello, do you like my shirt?
His videos are honestly such a riot to watch, too. The clips that he puts together for his weekly, you know, he does the weekly compilation sometimes. This video that we're looking at right now is just a singular match, but usually he's doing like weekly compilations like Otstarva does or whatever. He knows which clips are funny though. He doesn't just put in juicer clips or any sort of clips like that. He is like legitimately comedic moments, which is kind of rare for DBD, I feel like. No crazy sound effects or editing to include, just legitimately funny, you know?
I think get the 3E. Get the 3E, my friends, please. Get the 3E. That's what I want for you. Right, and then we... Hands off. Gates open. Go, 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 go. Be free. Be free. And one parting whiff from the Billy, which I think sums up their game.
This game just ends with Slate running this Billy for 5 gens, which, you know, good on him. Slate is too cracked or whatever. But notice he doesn't complain about NOED when it pumps or Haunted Grounds or whatever. God, there's so many streamers, once they see that exposed status effect, even if they're injured like Slate here, if they see NOED, they just say, NOED, wow. Like in the, you know, in that tone. I'm sure some of you are killer mains and have stumbled onto a streamer who's like that. They're like discontent with you running it or something. Especially if they have like adrenaline like Slate does. Of course, Slate's not like that. He is very chill. He's happy with his 5 gen chase.
GG well played. Go on, next. Loser. Playing like this. Like what? It's lower than bronze rank. Loser. Do you like my shirt? I got it just today. I don't know what I did there, other than run around.
It's interesting when I see this energy brought forward from a killer, of all things, because this is kind of the energy that survivors, entitled survivors, usually put out. They're like, why didn't you just let me go? Why didn't you just let me live? Or whatever. even though you're just doing your objective, like Slate here is doing his objective. He just ran him for 5 gens. He wasn't toxic, you know, in his end game chat. He's like, GG's, good luck next. Even if he's getting hit on hook or whatever, getting called a loser from the Billy, he just takes it by the nose, makes a joke out of it for his chat. And honestly, that's just kind of the general vibe that Slate gives off. He's never serious, just super positive, sunny side up kind of guy, you know? Keeping with the pattern of UK DBD content creators being well received by the large majority of the player base, we have our third hero, JRM. JRM is both a YouTuber and streamer who has exploded in popularity over the short time he's been in the spotlight due to his naturally humorous attitude and well put together meme style content. He created his YouTube account back in May of 2018 and would mainly create videos very similar to the most popular creator at the time, Noob3. Nowadays, he's carved out his own distinctive style and now has over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. He also streams regularly on Twitch, which was created on January of 2019. He's now one of the largest streamers over there, with a follower count of 420,000 followers.
Hardcore Survivor Challenge. This time, it's gonna be a lot harder. Me, Otstava, Aaron, and Hens share 39 survivors, and if they die, they can no longer be played. We made a new rule this year to make it even more difficult. All the rules to this challenge are in the description. I hope you enjoyed part 1.
So I'm sure 99% of you guys know who JRM is at this point. He is kind of everywhere. This was his hardcore survivor series. They do this like every once in a while. Him and some other creators, like in this one is Ots and Hens and whatnot, all come together and try to accomplish the highest rank with letting no survivors die or whatever. Really fun and creative series.
Well, man, what are we...
Check for him. Come back, Shaq.
I'm kind of blocked in. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Good video as well. I watched it all. It was like an hour and 30 minutes. But yeah, JRM just has solid editing, comedic. He kind of just has every good thing, good aspect of a content creator and just jam packs it into one. He doesn't really get into controversy. Funny dude, doesn't take the game too serious. Like some Survivor main creators or whatever take the game a bit too seriously with their content in terms of winning or losing. JRM, you know, funny hole man. He just wants you to get in the hole. You guys know that reference. I'm sure you guys do. But he's always just a kind of a joy to watch.
What are you? What the? Right into pressure. Pre-installed pressure pack 2023.
No way, bro.
Wait, he's gonna overcharge.
Oh my god!
Did you see that?
He swung at James, missed, and then flew into Hens in the side.
But you can tell that, like, even during these extremely difficult challenges where you only have one perk and forever death on the character you're playing if you die, welcome to Chili's and all that, he's a joker, man. Unlike some certain creators I'm not going to name who do similar challenges and get a little bit upset. We're not going to name any names here, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. JRM is very, even in these most stressful situations, he just vibes and plays Survivor and just tries to have a good time. At the end of the day, what can you really ask from a creator? They do creative stuff, take the game not too serious, and just try to have fun and entertain their audience. It makes sense that people like JRM and others on this list grow a lot faster and grow to a much larger audience compared to our first video, which honestly, a lot of the creators on the villains of DBD, not very big at all. They kind of just get stunted growth because of what they're doing, and they just never grow past that.
Can she heal as well? Oh, look at this optimal healing. I'm ready. Can I have a restart? I'm not ready. Oh. Light him. What do you mean? What do you mean? I would love to see what that looked like.
Yeah, these are his best of JRM series that he does. A lot more active sound effects and all that jazz.
It is chilling.
Just don't throw it yet. Don't throw it yet. Don't
hold it? No, but like, shall I hold it or not?
Not yet. You won't be able to. Ready? Just sit in the spot. Sit in the spot if you can. Oh. Yeah, go in the spot right now. Oh.
It's easy to see that he just takes the game not serious at all, which I think is literally like the baseline. Or I wouldn't say he doesn't take the game serious, but he's learned to have fun while being serious. I guess would be because he still wins his games, sure, but he learned to have fun while doing it, which I think is difficult for someone who plays the game constantly. Some creators have learned to do it, and JRM is one of them. Again, everyone pretty much knows who JRM is. He does have 500k subs, so he is a heavy hitter in this community, and he's pretty much liked by everyone as well, so I don't think I have to go into too much detail about his content, because most of you have already seen at least one video of his. For our fourth hero, we have someone who actually started his journey in a completely different game, but eventually found a place amongst some of the biggest names in the DBD community. I'm talking about Zedder. Zedder's YouTube account was created in November of 2010, and he since grew a subscriber count of over 260,000. In the beginning, he actually only posted Gary's Mod videos back in 2014, as well as Call of Duty and other popular games at the time. In 2016, however, when Dead by Daylight was first released, he jumped at the chance to create videos for this new game, and slowly but surely dropped all other games but Dead by Daylight in the process. Nowadays, you can see him on YouTube whenever a brand new chapter is released, playing with his friends in custom games. He also streams over on his Twitch, gathering a respectable follower count of 31,000 people. His Twitch description honestly perfectly describes the way he creates his content for his audience. Never salty and always having fun with games.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
The Cenobite.
Cenobite.
I feel like Zedder has kind of just cracked the code on how to not make contentious content in the sense of people getting angry at stuff, because it's just him and his friends in a private lobby, all 5 of them, just having fun. I feel like the demons come out in terms of content creation when you're introduced to the absolute hellscape that is solo queue. Because in solo queue, you have toxic teammates, toxic killers, toxic survivors, all this other stuff that kind of tests your limits, I'd say, in terms of positivity and good content in that sense, not just completely negative. But Zedder has just, cracked the code. Just plays with his friends. He's also got a very unique editing style. I'll show you guys in a second. Lots of sound effects and subtitles, mainly. He's a big subtitle guy.
You bitch.
Oh my god.
Hi, Scobie.
I just wanted to play Rubik's Cube.
Scobie, you frickin'. Why can I not hit you, Scobie?
Because I'm fucking beast shit. Okay, I take it back. I'm slightly above average.
Hey.
Yeah, but Zedder is a funny dude, man. He sadly doesn't post all that often. He mainly just posts when a new killer comes out and he does his, secret reveal to his friends. But yeah, as a content creator, if you're trying to get into content creation for DBD, if you don't want to be put in stressful or problematic situations where you have to keep a cool head, not get mad, or whatever in a public space, just play private games with your friends. That's the secret, apparently. That's the secret. If Zedder is not quite your taste, then I would recommend the 5th hero on our list, Coconut RTS. Coconut is an American killer main who's most well known for his insane huntress skills. He created his YouTube account back in October of 2019, and since then has grown a loyal fan base of over 170,000 subscribers. His streaming career has also seen similar success. Created back in May of 2013, he's grown an audience of over 87,000 followers. His storytelling style of content is very unique among other YouTubers in DBD, and you can find him always laughing and smiling in his videos. He's also devised killer builds and strategies that I've taken notes of to create some of my most popular videos.
2 years ago, I created the most evil build in Dead by Daylight. And after that, I discovered this build could be applied to multiple killers. Namely... Oh no, the timer reset there! You gotta go! You gotta go! Oh no, timer reset! We can guarantee complete value out of Pig's ability. Matter of fact, we can kill the survivors without having to hook them. An ingenious idea to make survivors feel utterly hopeless. I want to show you guys this build. So, hope you guys enjoy it.
The ironic thing about Coconut, he again, I feel like is very non-contentious in the way of no one's gonna argue that he's not one of the most beloved creators in DBD. The funny thing is, or the ironic thing at least, is he's created some of the most messed up killer builds that this game has ever seen. And you just see him smiling and laughing while he's putting the survivors through hell. Kind of scary, to be honest, but it's Coconut, so it's okay. We forgive him for his evil builds because he's very wholesome.
Okay, so when we run the banner, and someone gets hunted, it makes it so that they can't leave. And now, theoretically, we can combo this together so that we can get 2 Blood Wardens.
Here's another one of his videos where he does infinite Blood Wardens. He's really good at coming up with ideas that are very creative. It's like, I've never seen someone try and do this before him. He's good at coming up with messed up builds, it seems. He's got a knack for making messed up builds.
You see this old senile man, he doesn't know it, but he's dead already. Like, how could you know that he's dead already? Well, you see, when they get hunted, we get Blood Warden, which also means they cannot leave. And never mind. But
yeah, when the plan doesn't work out or whatever, he doesn't cry about it or complain like some people would. He's got his little plushie that he always has in his background there. But yeah, I love Coconut, man.
the first one. And that's a down.
And yeah, Coconut's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. If you're a big Huntress player, you just like watching satisfying snipes like that all the time, then he is your man. He is your man. Our 6th hero shows that size doesn't always mean everything. UK's favorite bald DVD creator, Brain DVD. Brain created his YouTube account back in April of 2021 and has found great success with his Ash-only Survivor content, gathering a community of almost 20,000 subscribers. On his Twitch, he's also accumulated a substantial following of over 9,000 followers. While not being the largest creator on this list, his positive outlook on his matches, as well as his professional editing skills, shows his dedication to his fans and smooth sailing for future growth in the future.
Right, from what I've seen, oh my god, please, I thought I was light bomb for a sec. I think he's hit and run because he's hit 2 people and then instantly dipped, which makes me think.
Yeah, this is Brain, silly goofy man. He's not the biggest yet, because I feel like he has the editing and, you know, the overall charisma, I would say. I'm definitely making Brain blush while he watches this, but yeah, I feel like he definitely deserves a lot more credit for the effort he puts into his videos, and he's always very positive. Yes, he is the one creator on this list that I know at least a little bit. So speaking from more personal experience, he's helped in some videos like my hide and seek video, a whole bunch of other videos that I've done collabs with other creators on. He's always just been an extremely positive. He's always down to help no matter what, for literally anything. It could be, you could be a viewer, you could be a content creator. If you reach out to him asking for advice on stuff or anything, he always replies, always super positive dude. He's got the funny British accent as well, so you get some points there as well, man.
And then she's gonna wait at the window.
SpongeBob, open the door.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what she... Wait, you know what? Screw it, we'll get a save. We'll get a save. Oh, don't hit me. Thank you. And then spin. I don't mind that. Can I get back to main? Please. I'm gonna try my... Don't hit me. Okay. Let's fake that.
Oh my god.
I legitimately enjoy his videos so much. I feel like if we gave him the title JRM's little brother, I feel like that would kind of fit him. He's got that same kind of goofy attitude when playing Survivor in this game. The people on this list, honestly, are all just people that are a good asset to the community, and pretty much none of them have any bad traits that kind of take away from that. From personal experience, as well as apparently others who watch his content, I feel like he really deserves a spot on this list as an up-and-coming positive creator. JRM's little brother, as it were. Which is a good thing, of course, because JRM is also on this list for a reason. Our 7th hero on our list really goes to show that no matter one's personal struggles, everyone is capable of spreading positivity and kindness even in their darkest times. I'm talking about Puppers. Puppers was a DVD creator who made his YouTube channel on January of 2013, where he has since created a fan base of over 110,000 subscribers. His Twitch channel, which was created in December of 2011, also has a follower count of over 200,000. His numbers, however, are the least important aspect of Puppers. You see, Puppers was diagnosed with ALS, the most common form of MND, in 2020. It affects the brain and nerves and causes weakness that gets worse over time. There is no cure for this disease, but there are treatments to help reduce the impact on a person's daily life. Puppers struggled with this incurable disease for 3 whole years, creating the Light in the Fog Foundation in support of his fight against ALS. With support from over 150 other DBD creators, as well as people like Mr. Beast, they managed to raise over $270,000 from the live-streamed event. His battle with ALS sadly ended in 2023. He's now eternally immortalized in the game, with a charm created by the developers, which reads, "A bright light who will always have a place fighting alongside friends in the fog." His impact on pretty much everyone in the DBD community cannot be understated. From being known as one of the OG DBD streamers, spreading positivity wherever he went, to his tragic end from the hands of ALS, he will always be in the people's hearts, eternally comfy. It's a bittersweet feeling, I feel like, because you can still go and watch his old videos and his old VODs and stuff. Just looking at this, right, you can just tell what kind of person he is, which makes it, you know, all the much worse to know that he's no longer with us. But he was truly just a positive, just pure, like a beacon for this community. And that goes to show, like, imagine being able to pull together pretty much an entire community of, like, hundreds of creators, Mr. Beast as well. Like, you gotta be doing something right for everyone to be on your side like that through your struggles and through all the things that you're going through in life. Have so many people behind your back like that. I don't think a lot of people, not just in DBD, but just overall on the internet, can boast they were supported by so many people.
It's moving too slow.
Holy shit, this is intense.
Onward.
Oh god, what's gonna happen when they meet? I don't know.
Don't knock them down. We're both using controllers.
Oh!
Like this video that we're watching right now, it's literally a celebration of Puppers for 2.5 hours. All his popular clips throughout the years. You see personal messages from the devs of the game, from all the other creators. This goes without saying, but I highly doubt, with however long DBD lasts as a game, I highly doubt there's going to be someone else that's going to be able to bring a community as vast, as multicultural, as different opinions all together into celebration of one person like Puppers did. I don't think we're gonna get someone like that again. You truly have to have something going for you for everyone to be on your side, especially in this game where there's so many polarizing things and balance this, complaining that, everyone complaining all the time.
Stay comfy. Stay comfy.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy, dude.
Stay comfy, my dude.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy, Max.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy. Stay comfy.
Stay comfy.
Stay comfy.
If you're comfy, you're winning, so stay comfy.
If you're confused on why they're all saying stay comfy, that's what he would say at the end of all his streams. He would tell his chat to stay comfy. He played with Noob3 back in the OG days. He played with Otofu, all the OG DBD streamers. He was among them. Before we go on to the next one, I just want to preface this, how much of an impact someone has to make, a positive impact, for a 2.5 hour video to be released of people thanking them for being a positive aspect of their life. 2.5 hours. And deserved, honestly. Even during his tough times battling ALS, he was still extremely positive. Of course, with his charities of Light in the Fog, to be positive and go out fighting as well.
Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god, he's catching up to me. No. No. No, go away. No.
Yeah, this was Puppers or Max. May he rest in peace. It goes without saying that he will be remembered for a very, very long time in this community and by the countless people who stumbled upon him during his time with us. And may he rest in peace. Our 8th hero will be sure to lift the mood of many. Demi is an Australian DVD YouTuber who has become many people's fan favorite due to his naturally wholesome and positive gameplay and his comedic approach to his videos. His YouTube channel was created in January of 2014, where he has since amassed a fan base of over 550,000. He's well known for creating unique builds for both Killer and Survivor, in which he will explain the build in a joking manner in every single video.
Oh, okay, the Tinker's over there. Oh my god, they're about to pop like 7 gens in my face. But that's okay, because we're stealthy! And we get the fucking new snipe! Oh!
Honestly, top 3 funniest people in DBD in my opinion. If you have a shit day at work, he's really gonna be able to put a smile on your face.
Let me cook! Oh, fucking Patrick Star's house, dude! I'm actually mining stone in Minecraft, dude.
I do love Demi though. He's really got that goofiness to him. I feel like that's a common trait amongst the people on this list as well. So many of them are just super unserious about this game, which again just helps the general vibes of when they do record or stream or whatever. They're not extremely depressed, because this game does make you depressed if you play it too much, and you can tell from certain creators that obviously play the game way too much. I gave up trying to win every single match a long time ago. And I think I'm better for it, both in skill and also as in just being happier, because getting the mindset of wanting a 4K every single match and then playing a lot of matches on top of that, it kind of just wears down on your mental after a while. Even in a game like this where there's no rank involved really, if you get sucked into that kind of mindset of I have to win every game no matter what, that's the only way I have fun, I think it just takes, especially as a content creator, I feel like it just kind of takes away from the entertainment value that you can bring, because you can be like Demi here and win your matches but also be laughing and having fun and freaking out after that snipe and whatnot, right?
I'm actually playing Rust. Hello, Rebecca. She had sprint burst, but that's okay, because I'm fucked as fuck! Okay, never mind. I ran into Casper the fucking friendly ghost, dude.
When he's playing Killer, he's not doing the crushing 20,000 hour Swift P100 squad. And when he's Survivor, he's not crushing P100 nurse main, salty comp, etc, etc. Just a completely different vibe from his type of content.
Confucius say, always cherish your first 10 games of Dead by Daylight. After that, it kinda cringe though. Confucius, Chinese philosopher, Dwight Main. Oh gee willikers, those first 10 games of Dead by Daylight? They kinda scary. Jane Austen, novelist, Elodie Main. Hey yo, Meg, let me get that number. Oh wait, no, this isn't one of the quotes. Oh fuck!
Yeah, this is just, I wanted to show you guys his style for explaining his builds. Very unserious. Demi is known as the funny man, the schlatt, I would say, of DBD. Never serious, always funny.
Oh my god, fucking new. Oh my fucking, bro! That's so fucking fast! They made like no distance, holy shit!
You didn't say it was as fast! Holy fuck!
I love these streamers as well. There's good vibes on it. He didn't tell me he was this fast. Oh man. Yeah, Demi's another popular one. Real popular guy. Deserved too. Always super positive, never mad. On both sides, he plays literally like 50-50, I'd say, content-wise, in terms of Survivor and Killer, so you don't just have some circle jerk of one side lambasting the other side for how they play. But Demi's found a good balance between just having fun and doing content on both sides, which I think is very commendable for him. He was also one of the very first creators that I saw on this platform for Dead by Daylight. I, of course, saw Noob 3 first, back in 2019-ish, 2018, 2019-ish, and Demi as well. So he also kind of got me into the game. He gets extra points for that as well. The 9th hero will surprise literally no one, since he's plastered all over the thumbnail of this video. We have OnStarva. OnStarva is by far the most popular and most respected content creator for Dead by Daylight. Both his main channel and his secondary channel have over 1 million subscribers each. His main channel being created in February of 2011 and his not OnStarva channel being created in October of 2016. His Twitch channel is also the largest in DBD with over 1 million followers. But being the biggest doesn't automatically make you the best. So what type of content does Odds create to be respected by pretty much everyone? Well, he's dipped his toes in pretty much everything that DBD has to offer at this point, on both the survivor side and the killer side. He's created map guides, add-on guides, tier lists, challenges, weekly stream highlights, and much, much more. His authentic and agreeable personality has caused him to become the figurehead of all other positive DBD creators. When you think of a positive DBD creator, Aunts is usually who comes up first. He's helped countless players since he began creating DBD videos over 5 years ago. Before then, he was well known in the From Software community for his popular Dark Souls videos on his main channel.
Hello friends, this is Odds, and today's video will be a comprehensive tier list of every map available in Dead by Daylight as of right now.
So this is Aunts' map tier list that's almost 4 hours long. Thank God he put in the timestamps. Do I even have to say anything about Aunts and his content? He is the figurehead of DBD after all, so he's been around a long time. He makes these insane guides like this map one. He does every form of content, interacts with his community as well. He has commented on one of my videos. I know, Lex. You know, you've made it when Aunts is commenting on your stuff. Always just positive, ready to help. What other creator do you know gives an unbiased 4-hour map review of every single map? And that's attributed to his success. He puts in a lot of time, a lot of effort into his content.
Hello friends, this is Odds, and today's video will be a fairly in-depth tier list where we'll be assessing the strengths and weaknesses of every character in the game. We'll be going from the Trapper until the Skull Merchant and everything in between, timestamps in the description of course, and trying to rank them from best to worst. Now keep in mind that even the weakest characters in this roster are all still viable. This doesn't mean that because a character is weak you shouldn't play them, or the reverse. They are all fun in their own ways, pick the one that's best for you, but we will be trying to go into as much detail as possible.
This was another, I chose the tier list to show you guys just a small snippet of, just mainly to show the amount of work that he can put into his videos. Like this one is 2.5 hours as well, where he goes over the balance of every single killer in the game at that point with his classic "Hello friends, this is Odds." Everyone knows that at this point.
I think unlike the Doctor, even though he's close on average to the Doctor, he is a much less consistent beast. The problem with Nemesis right off the bat is that he spawns 2 zombies in the map. And these 2 zombies in the map, I've seen them go from the highest highs to the lowest lows. I've seen them on their own get 2 downs just on healthy survivors that were infected, which is insane. And I've also seen them run into trees the entire match. Or worse, just run into me and body block me during a chase.
I feel like every time I listen to Aunts talk about something regarding balance or gameplay related issues like the zombies that Nemesis has or whatever, I feel like I'm just constantly nodding with his points. He's like the complete opposite of True Talent in that sense. Aunts is the go-to man creator when it comes to balance or learning what's good, what's meta, what you should play, how you should play, etc, etc. He is the teacher of Dead by Daylight. And how can you hate the teacher, right? The teacher knows what's best, as they say.
Yeah, there's a big influencer from Romania. You guys know their name? Yeah, love them. So good. They're a pair of siblings too. So nice. Really, they got in trouble sometimes, but honestly, I think they work really hard. I actually really look forward to them. Yeah. I'm a bit acquainted with them actually. Hope we meet someday. They are British? No, I'm talking about the Botez sisters.
If you guys don't know that joke, that is obviously talking about the Tate brothers with their sexual trafficking charges they got sent in Romania for, or arrested in Romania for. I hate being a joke explainer, but I just wanted to clarify that, why that's funny. The Botez sisters are the chess streamers. Yeah, this is just a part of his compilations, weekly compilations. It's a good format to get the best moments out of your stream if you stream a lot. But yeah, he kind of just checks the list for everything you need to be a hero or a good guy, perceived well in the community. He's not super salty or serious all the time. He's down to collab or help with other content creation, because he does do, as we saw in the JRM stuff, he does do challenges with other people. Insane 4-hour-long guides to help players. Comedic, has good takes usually, which in DBD you kind of have to have if you have a lot of people listening to you. But yeah, Aunts, I mean, he's the most popular, so everyone knows him, everyone knows what he's like. I think everyone can agree that he is definitely a shining beacon of positivity in this game That's much needed, to be honest. He could have just easily been like some super negative dude, always complaining, always getting mad at his matches, etc, etc. But no, we got lucky. We got a nice creator as our figurehead, so I'll always appreciate him for that. Our final hero of Dead by Daylight has been mentioned by others before. I've personally encountered him in my matches as well, and I just gotta say one thing for some of you to know who I'm talking about. Hashtag no perks since 2020. I'm talking about Mr. Taterhead. On the long list of DBD creators who I think deserve more credit and more attention by the wider player base, Taterhead sits firmly at number 1. His YouTube account was created back in September of 2009, where he has since grown a subscriber count of over 18,000. His Twitch channel was created in April of 2019, and in that time, his channel has grown by over 10,000 followers. But what type of content does he make for me to believe that he's the number 1 good guy in all of DBD? Well, let me show you.
So this is probably a hot take, but I really think that Borgo is the best 1v1 map in the entire game. There's so many tiles that are just unique only to Borgo, and when I say Borgo, I'm talking about the Shattered Square specifically. It came first, so I call this one Borgo, and the other one is Ruins. But this one specifically has so many good 1v1 tiles, and when I think about 1v1 tiles, I'm talking about the teeniest little mistake in movements can be the difference between making a pallet to greed or throw or not making it at all. And what I mean by teeniest little movements is one of the most important things with looping tight is looping towards the tile this way, right? Because if the killer catches you off guard and you do one of these, you always lose a little bit of distance. This is a big goofy turnaround is what I always end up calling that. And a lot of times when you're changing directions, you need to run towards the tile and keeping your feet moving, because you go from 0 to full speed faster if you're already moving. So you want to keep your feet moving, and you want to avoid doing that. So it helps going towards the tile anyway, because if they push you around like that, that can be the difference between you making it to the pallet or not.
So you may be wondering, what the hell is this? What does this video mean? What is going on here? Well, I'll explain it. So Taterhead does a very unique thing that I have not seen any other creator do in depth, or like that in depth. Kind of a thankless job, to be honest, for the people who are really into improving in this game, especially a survivor. And that is, he does extremely in-depth loop tutorials on every single map. So he has examples from his stream that you saw of him running that certain loop on Borgo. He goes into explaining how to run it, where to run it, who to watch out for, who's good against certain tiles. And he's done this with literally, like, he's done this with so many tiles. Like, let's see here. Look at all of these juicing guides on every single map. Some of them are like 5 hours long, 5 hours long, like the dedication to create something like this for viewers. It's such a thankless job. Putting together a 6-hour mid-witch ultimate juicing guide for looping to help out players. I just don't. Is there anyone else that does that? I don't think so. That puts in examples as well from their streams. When I think of the most thankless hard work for content creation in this game, Taterhead is like the peak of that. And don't get me wrong, these videos are very useful if you're a killer as well, because knowing what's optimal for Survivor to do and learning how to counter that, that's why playing Survivor, if you're a killer main, is honestly like a really good way to get better at killer, because learning what the other side does and vice versa, Survivor mains playing killer, whatever, it improves your gameplay a lot. But I highly recommend, if you're very into learning how to juice a killer for 5 gens or how to stomp Survivor Squad at 5 gens, watch these videos. Watch parts of these videos. He goes over literally every single loop on every single map and what the most optimal way to play it is.
So tunneling seems to be something that a lot of new survivors are always frustrated by. It's kind of understandable. When you play DBD for the first few times, it feels like you're getting picked on by the killer. You're playing a game where you can't even return fire on the killer, so it's like, stop picking on me, and it feels like there's nothing you can do without running these sets of perks that you have to grind a bunch before you can even use on all your characters. But that's not even the best counterplay to it. It can assist the best counterplay, but the best thing you can do against tunneling is knowing exactly where to run. And some maps have a ridiculous main building or loop, or even multiple loops on certain maps that you can run to over and over, and not only do you not have a problem getting tunneled, you would actively invite it.
So in this video, he goes over Dead Dog Saloon and why this should be the first loop that you should learn as Survivor, just because it's so good if you know how to run it. It's so good for not getting tunneled or running the killer for 5 gens, etc. Another thing that I really appreciate about his content is, with his name, of course, being no perks since 2020, he literally doesn't run add-ons or perks in all his matches. I faced him once as killer. I think I was recording or something. I don't think it went into a video, but I can stand by the fact he does not use perks. This is just pure knowledge and skill. No dead hard, no, you know, anti-tunnel stuff. Just pure knowledge. 4 years of knowledge of just playing with no perks. Understanding the difficulties that come with that when perks that could bail you out at certain mess ups or situations he doesn't have. So he really knows what he's talking about when he's explaining to you what you should do when you should do it. Like, who would you trust more? The guy that relies on 4 exhaustion perks, hope, dead hard, windows, etc., that kind of survivor to give you a guide on how to run certain buildings as a new player, or this dude who literally creates 5-hour videos, doesn't play with perks or items, and he's been doing it for 4 years? I think the answer is kind of simple. I think I'd go with Mr. Taterhead here. The reason I feel like he's like the hero that should eventually be as thanked as Otts is he really puts in the same amount of effort as Otts does, but just because he's so much smaller and his reach is just not as big, I feel like he should definitely be recognized a lot more. Killer Whale gave him a shout out in a video, I believe. I'm pretty sure Otts as well did once. I'm not unsure what video it was, but I swear Otts shouted him out as well. He still does the content, still makes it, even if he's not getting millions of views like some of these other heroes on the list. He still does them, still puts in the work, help players, all with a very positive attitude as well. Never complaining. Taterhead's kind of the unsung hero, in my opinion, of DBD. Again, not the biggest, but I feel like he should be really recognized for the amount of hard work he goes through to put out these videos, these extremely comprehensive guides to help newer players and older players, of course, but newer players are really going to get the most information out of these videos as well. He almost has 20,000 subscribers, so if you watching the video right now if you think his content is interesting, if you want to improve in the game for either side, let's try and get him to 20k. I don't know if that's possible. I think that'd be really cool because he definitely deserves a lot more attention and respect. I think he's very respected, honestly, but his guides could literally help so many more people like Otts if he just gets pushed out by YouTube a little bit more. But yeah, go support him. Go support everyone on this list, honestly. All great creators. They all have a common theme of being super positive and uplifting and improving their viewers' days. Not always just complaining and crying and all this really annoying stuff that some creators do all the time. Me sometimes. Go support him if you can. Some honorable mentions that I couldn't fit into this video. Spooky Loops, great creator and extremely positive. Yerv is also in the same boat. Super positive dude. Hens could also replace anyone on this list. Kaido could be on this list as well. Honestly, most of the larger GBD creators could be placed on this list, since you kind of got to have good aspects to grow past a certain point. This was the list that both me and my subscribers and my community feed created. I hope you all enjoyed the final half of this 2-part series. Make sure to go and support all of the creators if you haven't. I shall have all of their channels linked in the description for you all. Have a great rest of your day.